From the Cool TV studios in Lagos and from the worldwide resources of I Missed It News, here is Red Eye, a show that looks over the stories you may have overlooked. Red Eye.
It's unprecedented, it's new in this part. It's the most interesting 30 minutes on television. It's Red Eye on Star Times channel 196. My name is EZUGWU Chukwudi. Meet the team. I am
Titilayo AMAKULOR, giving you my honest opinion.
I am Big Jeffrey Ibe, the only traditionalist in the studio.
Ginika Jeff, the queer redhead.
We'll give you all that is odd in the headlines, all that is fluky, and all the odd lots in the news. We'll start with this very interesting story, and I think we should take this moment of silence. A reputable condom production company just released a study, and the finding is really very damning. Nigerian women are the most unfaithful in the world.
What?
No.
Jeff even agrees that it's wrong.
No, very wrong.
Why would you say it's wrong?
What happened to American women? I mean, what happened to Filipinos? What happened to Lebanese women?
Are we questioning the study of this reputable condom manufacturing company?
Who made this research?
A reputable condom manufacturing company.
I'm sure they didn't do that here in Nigeria.
No, there were 29,000 respondents in 36 countries. So they have their facts.
So among everybody in the whole world, it's only Nigeria.
How did they drop
Nigerian ladies out there?
How did they drop that? Were they going to different houses asking them, oh, have your girlfriend cheated? Have your this cheated? How did they drop this?
I'm sure they'll have a way of finding out.
How?
No. It's actually difficult to draw. It's difficult to draw right statistics in Nigeria, so it's really wrong. I mean, I feel Lebanese women are loose.
Nigerian women are faithful.
Compared to us, Italians are worse.
Whoever is faithful
Americans
are
the highest unfaithful people.
Keep doing
it. Give me the names of the country people that were there.
Let's be efficient and unfaithful or faithful.
Okay, before we start tearing each other up in the studio, you can join in the conversation. It is Red Eye at cooltv.cool, and you can join us with the hashtag Red Eye. Now, let's leave all that is unfaithful and go straight to something very interesting in the news.
Okay.
Now, a bizarre story. I don't know if it's bizarre, you know, because, I mean, it's strange. But a 20-year-old man was arrested somewhere in Nigeria for defiling a chicken.
That's foul.
A foul.
No.
How did
why are they always doing this? Nigeria,
it's quite small, right?
But it happened in Nigeria.
It's very small.
20 years old.
A mother hen.
So he's no longer...
The mother hen doesn't mean it's big.
Ginika, hold on. That means this guy now is no longer interested in feminine structure again. Yeah. Now he's now foul.
Well, his name is Jalili Omole, and he said that he thinks it's a spiritual problem. Why do we tend to blame our problems on the spiritual?
Well, if we were given control to subdue animals and control them, I don't see what's wrong in sleeping with a fowl. I mean, if you think a fowl is sexier, please go on.
Do you have one at home?
No, I'm saying we have authority over animals. So if you feel they are sexy or they are tighter,
so when he's making love with a fowl, what kind of noise? What kind of animal noise would the fowl be making? Telling me.
One simple question.
No.
Titi, what do you think about dogs?
Well, why you ask me what I think about dogs? I don't understand.
Because there are famous stories about women who sleep with dogs. So, Titi, since you have the power to...
A dog can sleep with a human being, nah.
But the human being can sleep with a dog?
No.
Why?
Chickens is understandable. I understand.
Sorry, explain how understandable it is for a man to...
Their organs are narrow. They are very soft. So, it's the same way some ladies will go for...
Out of experience.
No, I'm not speaking. I'm just being logical because you guys are here pretending as if they bring chicken now, you won't rape the chicken.
Wow, Jeff, serious. Okay, well, let's leave unfaithful. Let's leave having carnal knowledge of chickens and go into a story that deals with humans. Now, a Nigerian businessman somewhere in Benue State was raped to death by 5 of his 6 wives.
Serves him good.
5 of his 6 wives.
Yes.
And I hate that caption. He wasn't raped to death. It was conjugal. They were taking their conjugal rights. So
yeah.
That guy is a weakling.
He's very weak. You can't marry 5 wives and you can't satisfy them.
His ikenga is not functional.
How do you mean?
He actually married those 6 wives, right?
Yes.
So what happened? He now gave up along the road. He
went out on an evening of drinking with his friends and came back and decided to perform his manly duties on his youngest wife.
Yes.
But the other women became angry and decided to take what is theirs by force.
I heard that men, when they get intoxicated, they're stronger and they can do like 5 or 6 of what they could do when they were very sober.
Different
women.
So
saying that the guy is high, meaning that he should have been able to handle 10 women, but having to pass out.
And it was like a statement now. He said
finish up with the 5 wives before he died?
It happened in the night.
It would be very unfair.
It happened in the night,
Bring his spirit back and finish what started.
It happened in the night.
Yes.
And the weather was calm, cool, and that guy cannot deliver.
Yeah, according to statistics, he went to his last wife.
Okay.
But when women are hitting menopause, their libido is like is aggressive. Yeah. So I understand why he died. I mean, how can 5 aggressive menopause-reaching women attack a guy like that?
I mean, he had aggressive women.
That man is a weak one. He's a disappointment to men.
How do you think the man went to the great beyond? How did he die? Like, can you demonstrate how he died?
I can. No, it's not like he cannot die like that. How did he doing like this? Maybe something like this.
But
like someone that has epilepsy.
How did they rape him? You know how they rape men?
This guy is sick now.
Please, sorry, you guys.
Let me tell you how they rape men.
Educate us, please.
No. I've asked this question because I never thought men could be raped. But I heard if you're fanning their anus, that it can't go down.
Is that true, Jeff? HM?
I heard if you're fanning their anus, it just keeps getting.
I think Jeff will know because
Jeff
has a lot
Dear Jeff,
yes.
Please tell us, is that true? You fan the anus and it.
There's a possibility. Yes, it's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible. I would have to consult the.
Is that the only way?
I have to confirm.
Is that the only way? Is there another way?
There's another way.
Without having to stare at the anus, is there another way?
Yes, there's another way now. There's another way.
It's really very, very important to know that Ginika is very interested in this, and I think Jeff and Ginika will give you a lot of time after the show to discuss about fanning certain places in the body.
I don't want to have to stare.
Let's go to the next story that doesn't have to do with women and men. This is two people, two relatives.
Yeah.
A young man in Edo State wanting to test the efficacy or the potency of a charm, and he handed a weapon to his cousin and asked his cousin to try out and see if the charm is very potent, and he ended up killing himself.
Guys, why didn't he take the chicken that guy raped?
I know it must be
Edo. The chicken for the experiment?
I know it must be Edo. That's their way. No, that guy has a problem. So among all his part of the body now, where he actually wanted to test, he cannot even test from the leg. He cannot test from the hand.
Why can't you even test with an animal?
He can't test with the leg because if it was probably a life-threatening one or something that had to do with his life.
Exactly.
What's that? Is it
and shot in the head or in the heart.
So you have to die and then come back, or
and
your
be
life
sure
has
of
to
the
be.
potency.
Do we think white people are stupid when they use rats to test their medicines? They're not silly. I mean, when you want to test these things, we have animals. I'm not against people that have what they call it now. No. The people that have this whole animal sympathy kind of thing.
Animal rights advocates.
Yeah, you can get a rat or an animal that is useless to the nation of Nigeria, shoot them.
What did you say?
Yeah, but I don't believe Nigerian charms
this is the black. And it's actually happening where? In the confirmed rural area of Edo State.
Well, okay.
So it's two things. It's
a
two-way thing.
Strange things do not only happen in Nigeria. Let's go over to Indonesia, where people are bringing the swagger of dead people back. Now, what they do is they dig up the corpse of people who have passed on, and they dress them up in fine clothing and parade them through the streets of Indonesia.
What a waste of clothes.
They have mental problem.
That's a waste. Why waste
And
clothes
I know what is causing this thing is all these things they used to eat. All these are nonsense.
Why are there Jeff bad?
Because I cannot, I try to imagine. Why will you bring out somebody from the dead? You now redress the person, repackage the person.
For whatever reason, please do not waste clothes.
But you know there's actually another angle. There are people that when they buried their dead, they didn't like the clothes that they wore because they didn't have money to take care of their dead then. So you want to dig the person up and give the person a befitting look before the person goes. So I think it's reasonable sort of.
But if you have money after somebody has passed on, just, take good care of yourself while you're alive instead of going back to the dead person.
Well, if you're feeling guilty about the person's death, and you can as well do something. I mean, look at how good looking that man and that lady is.
Those people are gone. They are gone.
But they are good looking. Now, have you ever seen a skeleton looking that good?
And these are youths.
Yes, let's discuss. I'm sure that the women in the house would want to advocate for women's rights and everything
I'm
like that.
advocating for clothes.
Now, very interesting story that happened in Abuja. A prostitute was charged to court and sentenced to 100 days in prison for stealing from a client. Now, how do you negotiate and reach an agreement, and at the end of the day, you steal from somebody giving you or rendering service,
did he
great
pay?
service to
Did
you?
he pay? How much did he pay? How much exactly?
How much did he pay?
How much?
No, there was negotiation. She was supposed to spend the night with the man
wow,
for 20,000 naira.
When they were negotiating.
No, she said she stated her own side of the story. He was supposed to pay her 20,000 naira after they agreed, and after the night of hair and everything, she discovered that he had more than she thought he had.
But it's normal now. It's a normal feeling.
So would you steal from your client?
I would take it and let you know, probably leave a note and, what we had, I felt, well, you probably didn't please me well enough.
I'm thinking Chukwudi is into slave trade, because if you're not into slave trade, you tell me, how will someone price you 20,000 naira and you'll be happy?
I don't know what you Plaivu say.
She probably accepted 20,000 because she thought he didn't have enough.
And maybe he priced. Now, you know how Nigerians are when they price. You want to buy market and they'll tell you, last price.
You're driving out from where I'm even coming from.
Okay, no, Big Jeff, one quick question.
Yes.
How do you think it will be proper to negotiate with somebody rendering such a service?
You have to do your manly work well.
What do you mean such a service?
Now, look at the story.
She didn't render that service.
The lady had time. The lady had time to go and steal from that man.
Okay.
That means the man did not work.
Okay.
He's a weakling. Because assuming he used the Kinga very well, utilized his weapon of mass destruction on her, she cannot even move an inch.
But if you overuse this,
she cannot move.
Jeff, she's a prostitute. No. She's had the Kinga, she's had bombs, zero coaches, everything going to her. So trust me, there's nothing
they have the Kinga and they have the Kinga.
Wow.
You understand me? If that man actually has the right Kinga to deliver, you understand? You know you're a woman now. If the man can bang, hit the bang word. You understand me? The lady cannot do that to him now.
I really do not understand the meaning of the Ikenga and the banging and everything. But when we go on this break and come back, we'll continue our conversation. You can join us on the discussion, redeye at cooltv.cool with the hashtag redeye. We'll be back. Welcome back to Red Eye on Star Times channel 196 Cool TV, and a lot of things happen on social network. It's an interesting world on its own, and Ginika is going to take us through the interesting world of the social network.
Before I do that, I want to do something, and you guys, I need to see your facial expressions individually, okay? And I will always love you.
Your expression is epic.
Look at that, guys. Okay, so look at this face when he sings.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Too much light on this window. Don't wake me up. Only coffee, no sugar inside my cup. But if I wake and you're still here, give me your yes. Oh, tell me what's the music inside my head. Don't wake me up. Don't wake me up. Don't wake me. Don't wake me. Don't wake me up. Ooh. Thank you.
He doesn't have good friends, because people now, when you sing, they go, oh wow, that's a fantastic voice, you can go for a competition, and that's why he came there.
God bless you, Titi.
No, maybe he's like a diamond.
God will bless you again. What are you saying?
You just need to polish the person.
Yeah, the world does not have time to polish everybody, because even kids can sing. So
with throw pillow, he's playing love.
No, but we know people like that, because maybe they have bad friends who keep saying they can't sing, but his mother says, you can sing, I believe in you, Lord. You can do anything you set out to do.
If he were the first person in this world to sing, then it's understandable. But you're coming into a market where you have millions of people that can sing, even children. No one has the time to train you.
And people who sing about banana and Gobe and
this guy is
but
lacking.
You guys, what's up with that pillow?
Well, he's lacking.
What's up with that
This
pillow?
guy is lacking something.
Props. Okay.
Please, Jeff, what is he lacking?
This guy is lacking something.
What is it, dear Jeff?
Throw the question to
Okay,
dear Jeff.
dear Jeff, you said the young man is lacking something very important.
Yes.
What exactly is he lacking?
Very simple. Mr. Man, are you the singer or whatever you call yourself? All you would have done, you'd have come to dear Jeff. And what will I'll just give you what? You get local, very local what? Honey. From the village, you're not the one in the city here. When you get it, you now get what? You get bitter cola. When you get bitter cola, then you get scent leaf. You grind everything together. You keep it.
Jeff, I hope you know the whole world is watching this.
Yes.
I mean, are you sure you're prescribing the right thing?
I am prescribing the right, I'm telling you.
Is that supposed to be like an antidote or like a poison or something?
It will
Ginika, please, just take us to the
How many
next
spoons in
video
a day?
before.
Just normal, one spoon,
my
one spoon.
voice,
3.
I don't have confidence.
I'm telling you.
Guys, the next one is sing, sing, sing. Sing, sing, sing.
And the confidence Jeff says all of this. You put us in trouble on this show.
I'm telling you, they should
Bruh.
Say, wow.
That's a gifted lamb. A gifted lamb.
Well,
That's
we
a
have
good
someone
one,
that
by
can
the
actually
way.
sing like this in Nigeria.
We have
Please name who?
Wait, let me think of the name. I'll get back to you guys.
Please don't remember. Okay, guys, I have another one, and it goes snake smack.
Wow.
That hurt.
Who is
That's
that guy?
injustice.
Did you see that slap?
Come on, why would you do that to an animal?
Did you see that
I don't
slap?
understand. The animal was misbehaving and he had to slap
I
him.
would
How
never
do you,
try
how
that
do you
to a
quantify
snake.
misbehaving for an animal? A snake.
that's
A
doesn't
snake,
matter.
not just an
If
animal.
he was
A snake.
standing there, the snake was going to poke him. So as his master, he slapped him to teach him that I'm still the master.
It
Man, that's-
actually-
I like
yes,
that slap.
Yes, yes.
You know,
it actually shows
you know, as human beings, I think we devalue ourselves. I mean, if we realize the power that is in us, even a lion, you can say lion and slap the lion. They don't want lion to eat you.
Hey.
I'm telling you, let's recognize our authority.
And if you know the power in you, you get
Please, guys,
a
don't
mother hen.
listen to
Great
this.
size,
It doesn't
that is
apply
in
to
you.
all animals.
That is
though.
the animal.
It doesn't apply to everyone and all animals, though.
It's
Please.
an animal.
There are some human beings that transform to animals, though. Forgive me.
Edo things.
But I'll say that.
Fly with you.
I'll say that that's just like the way to deal with people who have horrible voices.
Well,
Just smack them and they would never sing again.
so you think that guy should have been smacked?
I think we should start from you.
There are people that you can't
No,
kill their
please.
dreams. You like slap
That guy
them.
should be slapped behind
Exactly.
the neck.
He will come
Slap the
back.
guy behind the
Oh,
neck.
dear Jeff, if he slapped behind the neck, do you think anything would
It will be a sudden adjustment.
suddenly
Oh, wow,
adjust
in the
of
voice?
his vocal couch?
That kind of slap.
Are you sure I don't want to
Slap
be
behind
smacked?
the voice.
Somebody smack me.
Well, we know where you love to get smacked, and I don't think it's behind your neck.
We'll move on to the next one, guys.
Okay.
All right. So, what's going on?
Yes, we would go on a very quick break, and when we come back, we'll continue with the odd headlines and the odd lots. We would be back. Sit up.
Yeah, viewers, you're welcome back to Red Eyes, your #1 program on Star Time Channel 196 on Cool TV. And this is the Odd Lots. I have some cool headlines here you'll be interested in, very, very interested in. And the first one is, let's see, okay, hear this, guys. Damn, nearly finished, but much left to do.
That's your English. Damn, nearly finished.
You know I'm a traditional listener.
Very traditional.
You
Don't
understand
worry, you
me?
can read it
You
now.
understand
Damn,
me?
nearly finished.
Damn, nearly finished, but much left
To do.
Why nearly finished?
Finishing touches.
So he just started and he's telling you he's...
That, it sounds like one of those politicians... Oh, sorry, forgive me. It sounds like one of those statements our leaders make when
Okay,
they
well...
try to,
It sounds like when you finish doing 4 years of rulership and you say, oh, nearly finished, but in 4 years' time, I'll
much
finish the
to
rest.
do.
Titi. Let me give you this one. You'll be interested in this one. This one 9 is for Titi and Ginika. Best man left bleeding after being hit in the head by flying dildo.
Wow.
Best man.
What a waste.
I don't understand.
Who brings a dildo
Tell-
to a
ask
party
me,
when
tell
you have
me.
a best man?
I don't. Tell me what a dildo is.
Some women really love to take things that come in handy.
Are you sure it wasn't the man that was wearing it, just in case he's disappointed? I mean,
disappoints how now? Disappoints how?
No, how now?
Yeah, people are just attacking men, doing men these things.
Well, you know the way you have headache. If you have a flying dildo hit your head, what will you have?
So where was the dildo flying from, by the way? Who threw it? Where was the dildo flying from?
Yeah, we really
flying.
need to.
We know that dildos don't work on their own. Somebody has
so
to.
It came
he
from
said
somewhere.
we know, like we know.
We know.
We
know. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next one. Tits bouncing back in warmer weather.
Tits bouncing back in warmer weather.
What teeth, as in your teeth?
No, now.
Oh, tits.
Tits
now.
Spell, please.
T-I-T-S.
Oh, those tits.
Yeah.
Oh,
bouncing back in warmer weather.
Warmer weather.
What's
bouncing back?
I think it's all about maybe like expressing, like an expression of their rights. Tits bouncing back in warmer weather.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not blessed with so much of them, so I can't say.
Okay.
So much, as in, how do you quantify so much?
I'm content with the littles I have.
Please, Jeff, please move on.
Let's move on to the next one because I don't have anything to say here. My blood, not
You don't have anything to say because of she doesn't have any...
Please,
no.
I reserve my comments.
I
reserve my comments. Let's move on to the next one. My blood, not for ember months.
Amen.
What is this?
Amen.
What is this?
Amen. I think it's a declaration, a prophetic declaration.
A prophetic
is it a contaminated blood or a purified? Which one?
What is wrong?
Which
one is contaminated and purified in this
Which of the blood are they chasing now? Because if your blood is not pure, what are they chasing there?
No, I think, okay.
No, go on.
You need to understand the value of it. You need to understand the value of your blood. Okay. You know, in these parts where, you know, people tend to, like, you know, suck
the blood.
Suck the blood. People plead the blood. People ask for the blood.
Well,
people cover themselves
is it
in
not
the blood.
better that they suck the blood than the offering this man is going to collect in the church? Because my blood not for ember months, you will give offering. Tire, as your blood will be drained.
But so long as your blood is not for the ember month, you should give something in return.
Really? So I should give money in return of my blood. So what's the difference between him and the person that wants to drain
He's
the blood?
actually telling you that your blood is protecting your blood.
Yes, he's insuring your blood.
He's insuring your blood. He's giving your blood an insurance.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it not better you even die than you give your money and die of poverty?
Man, lots
anyway,
of
so, you know, what do you think is worse than rapists in this world? Because I take rapist stories really seriously. And
rapist?
I'm just thinking.
Nothing, I think.
Nothing is worse than rapists.
Killers. Yeah, nothing is worse than
Yeah, maybe killers. But anyway.
Killers, they're the same thing.
Are they the same?
They're the same thing. It's the same trauma you go through.
This one is pretty dumb. Atheists worse than rapists.
Wow. Atheists?
Atheists worse than rapists, yes.
That is just silly.
Huh?
It's airheadish.
It's silly.
How?
And you know the annoying thing? I can see Chicago Times or something funny on it. And it's funny the way people are quick to say, oh, Africans are so slow in their thinking and blah, 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 that you're in Chicago.
No, this guy, the person that wrote the headline, I don't know.
He wasn't trained.
No, but I think the headline is entirely different from what you get in the story. Maybe in Chicago, there are lots of atheists, there are lots of rapists. Okay. So it's bringing the two together so that atheists and rapists can buy the paper and read it.
Yeah, as much as you want to make your headlines catchy, it also has to make sense. It has to be reasonable. But yeah, something that will catch you, but not something completely dumb.
No, that guy is dumb.
If we to sell the paper, like in Nigeria, we see sports newspapers with bang, bang, bang. Striker scores in Europe. Bang, bang, bang.
Well, because that's the way people describe goals. Goals is like, bam, wow, goal. It's different. So
and it's your bang, bang.
What is everybody bam, bam, go, bam, bam?
You know what? He said, bam, bang, bang.
Bang,
bang. Did you hear what Jeff said? Bam, bam.
I don't understand. I'm trying to...
He's a very native man.
I'm trying to connect.
Please say it again, dear Jeff.
Bang, bang, bang.
Anyway, there are some things that are worse than rapists, and that one is body odor. But, well, this headline does not agree with me. There are plans, apparently, to stop cows from farting.
Wow.
I don't know. I didn't even know animals farted. Oh, my cat. Wow, my cat farted one day, and I was like,
You have a cat?
I have cats,
horrible?
actually.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's horrible. Even their poop is worse. Don't even
so why did you...
But you know the sad thing about this, your story about you and your cat is nobody can stand in defense of your cat.
Yes.
No, you know,
okay, so somebody's going to stand in front of this cow and say, okay, stop farting.
You eat...
Sorry, okay, let's assume that we can do that. Exactly how do you want to stop the cows from farting?
Exactly. Do you want to
why should we
have a lot of problems in the world, and I don't think cows should join by farting and compounding the problems of the world.
Cows that have been very productive to the human race.
How can they do something about their mouth or something?
We eat cow. we take their milk.
Worse.
No, but remember, if we know he that is in us, then we have authority over cows, so we can make them to stop fatting. Titi said that at the start of the show.
The day we learn how to stop fatting, then we stop cows from fatting.
Exactly. Oh, did you learn? There was a headline that is it Lagos is one of the least pleasant places to live.
Yes.
Shouldn't we be handling that and stop dealing with cows fatting? I mean, it's not what's making Lagos not right.
Yeah, but in all honesty, I don't think anybody should come out and say Lagos is the most unpleasant place to live. It's really very, very unfair to say something like this, because there are so many countries in the world where you have wars, you have political instability, and somebody comes and says Lagos is the most unpleasant place to live.
Well, it's not the most, but you can actually say it's one of the unpleasant places to live, because Lagos, especially the island, is quite expensive. Talk of Banana Island, Ikoyi is expensive. So when you hear these things, you're expecting it to be looking like Beverly Hills, but you come and it's looking like a slum.
But it's not.
Well, it looks like a slum.
Our own Lagos.
It's not the same. It's unfair to say
the island, which is for the elite, actually looks like a slum. With the way the money, with how expensive it is, it shouldn't look like that.
No, but you can't stay in Ekpe and say that you are on the island.
There's so much hype about the island.
I mean, Ikoyi too. I mean.
I don't understand people though.
It's overpriced and overrated.
Yeah, it's
That's
overpriced,
just what
actually.
saying. It's not like a head.
No, but one thing we understand is the issue of. You have a very interesting power story here.
It's interesting that you decided to be with the government to say Lagos is a great place to live, blah, blah. I understand you. But here's the promise that they gave us. I think when I was born, government promises Nigerian constant power supply by 1987.
Wow.
Please, what year is this?
The promise was made before 1987.
What's today's date?
Yeah.
What's today's date? What year?
What's today's date? I don't even know. Anyway, but today we're in 2015.
2015, right?
And they made this promise before 1987.
Yeah.
Wow.
But there's still transformation. The transformation agenda is in motion, and we're seeing the progress. But while we decide on how to go over this 1987 and 2015 and the difference in still trying to have steady power supply, you can still join us in the conversation. Red Eye at cooltv.cool with the hashtag Red Eye. And when we come back, same time, same station, next week, I'm sure we would have found out the answer exactly to this problem, how we can have stable power supply. 1987, the promise was made, and in 2015, we'll still have power. See you, Red Eye, Cool TV, Start Times, channel 196. Bye.
Here is Red Eye.